Hi, everyone. It's Kariana with Create Your Future. I am a certified law of assumption coach. I'm a certified life coach, and I'm a certified meditation practitioner. So before I dive into this video, I just wanted to remind you guys that we're giving away a free course. It's how to find your blocks and manifest anything fast. I also have my sale going on still for a limited time. And so, yeah, if you guys need any extra help on your manifestation journey, I'm here. I would love to help you guys. All of the information will be down in the description box below. So reach out and we're here to help. Okay, so let me dive into this video. As a disclaimer, let me let you guys know that I have been really under the weather. I've had a cold and flu. I have tried to film content for you guys earlier, and I just couldn't get through it without sneezing and coughing and like just an abundance of symptoms that I've just been feeling very, very crummy. But I love all you guys, love our subscribers, love our clients. And I wanted to come on here and give you guys some kind of content, just like a little reminder, a little pick me up, just it's better than nothing, right? And I think that sometimes these shorter videos that have, because you know me, I'm a coach that's very straight to the point, and try to make, manifestation as easy to, for you guys to understand as possible, right? So we can like just get our stuff quick, easy, effortlessly. That's my jam. Okay. And I'm also here to be your hype girl. So I didn't want to leave you guys without any content. I wanted to kind of pop on here, do what I can, because I took a cough drop. So I'm hoping that it'll kind of sustain me for through this video anyways, because it's really sucking that I don't feel good. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys, even if it's a short video, because there was a couple things I wanted to talk about that my clients and our subscribers had suggested, because I asked you guys for suggestions because I want to give you guys what you want, right? So, a couple of you guys have thrown out some ideas, and you guys were talking about like states and then how to turn a difficult situation around with SP. So I'm going to talk about those things next week. But this kind of is like, I was thinking, what is a topic that I'd come on here and share with you guys that kind of everybody can relate to, that is like simple, but will kind of give you guys, it's like a little pep talk for me, and it's going to give you guys a clarifying moment. Like I know that something throughout this video you'll catch and you'll say, oh, okay, that makes sense by the way that I describe it or explain it to you. I also have a success story about really, really like huge movement that happened right after me and my client's session. And I want to share that because it ties into this, because she was putting so many things on the pedestal and making everything so unattainable and not fully stepping into her power as a creator and her confidence in the fact that she is creating. So, so everything I'm going to talk about, it just kind of all ties together. And yeah, I just wanted to make like a quick video. Like I said, it's better than nothing. I hope you guys get something, or I intend you guys get something from it. So yeah, so let me just quickly explain what was on my mind, because I know that this is an assumption of mine, but I feel like I always intend that throughout my sessions throughout the week that you guys will give me some kind of like, kind of clarifying moments for me on what I can, give you guys on our content. Like when I create a video, I intend that my sessions throughout the week will kind of give me the thing that I'm going to go with, the topic. And it always happens. And I swear it's like a running theme throughout the whole week with my clients for like one topic. It's like freaky how quickly it pushes out for me, but that's what I intend. So the running theme has been that my clients I see this constantly, like they're not stepping into their full power as a creator. They're not stepping into their confidence as a creator, right? And putting like so many things on the pedestal, making everything so attainable, whether it be SP, whether it be money, house, car, like just making it seem like it's so big, right? Which I understand, it does seem that way. I get it. I totally get it. I'm not trying to, downplay that at all. But if you truly step into your creator mindset and you truly have the confidence, right, that that I intend that when you leave my sessions, and that's why my clients get so much movement, is because when you get off the session with me, that you're equipped, you have your homework. I call it homework because I don't know, I think it's a fun name, and that you guys just get instant movement. And that's what's happening, right? But before that, I feel like my clients are lacking this like creator mindset confidence and stepping into that and like giving yourself permission to put yourself first, right? Giving yourself permission to say, I forgive myself for creating all of these unfavorable versions of whatever's going on. SP, my money story, the fact that I don't have the job I want, because the more we take accountability and say, okay, I created this, I forgive myself for this. Now it's time to move on from it, right? I no longer accept that story. I can acknowledge it, but I don't have to accept it. Acknowledging and accepting, two different things, okay? And if you've ever had a session with me, or you've ever watched my videos, I mention this, right? It's a totally different thing, acknowledging and accepting. I can acknowledge this story over here, the old story, right? I can acknowledge it. I don't have to push it down. I can say, I remember when I told you all of this. You're talking your subconscious when the new story pops up. I remember when I was saying all that. I remember when I believed that. I remember when I was feeding you that. But now I only accept this story. I only accept ... This is the only story that I entertain now. Because remember, the more that we cut off our attention, I call it unplugging a power cord, right? Cutting off the electricity, the power, because I like to use funny analogies, to the old story. The more we do that, okay? Repetition, persistence. The more we do that, the more, when not obsessing, I don't like obsessing. We don't obsess, we don't chase. We're never in lack. We don't need. No, that's not a creator mindset, right? So, but whenever this thing pops up, whether it be 3P, SP, car, I don't have the car I want. I don't have the numbers in my bank account. I don't have the job I want. I don't have the hair I want. I don't have the body I want, the skin I want, right? Because that was another one of my, one of our subscribers mentioned that, she was, or they were having this issue with skin. How do you look in the mirror? How, any problem that you're having. I don't have any of this, right? I don't have this yet. Whenever that comes up, okay, I want you to cut off the energy to it. Flip it. This is how we keep a mental diet. Flip it with the favorable thoughts, the new story, whatever is an alignment with what we want. That's what we want to flip it with. And we just want to keep crushing this thought, crushing this thought. Persistence, repetition, it has to die. It must die. The old story must die off. Okay. And that's what's showing up in our 3D. It's our old thoughts, our old assumptions, our old fears. That's why we don't go out here to 3D for validation and we let it manipulate us and catch us up, trip us up. We literally just look at it like, okay, that's not working for us. That's still the old story. So what do? We take our attention off that. We go here. This is what's working for us. The new story. Oh, this is what's working. Oh, okay. So I kind of pushed out the good version of SB. Okay, I'm seeing a little bit of I'm seeing them conform. Perfect. Cool. I'm going to give that more attention. The old version, maybe I saw a little bit of it. That's fine. When they're conforming, that happens. Cut that off. Okay. So with that being said, when we're constantly, right, when we're saying, oh, I have this thought in my head of the perfect version of SP. I have this thought in my head of this perfect car that I want. I have this thought in my head of, the perfect house. Okay. And say that the SP shows up. Sorry, guys, it's asking me if I'm still on a call. Say that the SP shows up in our reality, right? And now we're trying to have them conform to the perfect version that we have in our mind. but we're saying it's unattainable for us. So we're putting them on the pedestal. So we've literally created this person to appear in our reality, but now we're putting them on a pedestal and saying they're unattainable. I can't achieve that. They're above me. They're higher than me. There's no way that I can ever have that. Okay. So it's a bit ridiculous for us to say that as creators, right? If we're truly confident as being creators and we're truly stepping into our power and saying like, I'm all, my thoughts, constantly creating, right? Good or bad. Everyone is me pushed out. We all know all these, like, all these things about manifestation. Everyone is me pushed out. Life is working through me. People are being created through me. But I can't have this one thing. I put this thing on a pedestal. I've given it free will. That's absolutely not okay. Absolutely ridiculous, right? For us to continue to entertain that. And that's why I just always try to make my clients accountable for that and point that out, because how ridiculous when we break it down and make it simple, how ridiculous does that sound to say, I'm the creator, I'm confident, I'm creating around me, good or bad, I'm the one, I'm the operant power, this is my world, this is my quantum bubble. Why? Because I can have anything I want, right? But this one thing I can't have. It's one thing I'm putting on a pedestal. This one thing that's unattainable, right? This one thing has free will. No. If it was all that, you wouldn't have even dreamt it. You wouldn't have desired it. You wouldn't have thought about it. You wouldn't have started intending for it. And like I always say, wheels are in motion. You're getting movement. People, places, things are moving, right? To give you exactly what you want. That's the reality of it. Whether you're seeing it now or not, there's always movement happening. There's always something that is, like I said, shifting to give you what you want. So don't ever doubt that. Okay. And people ask me, well, because if you ever had a coaching session with me, I'm really thorough, especially about creating your intentions, affirmations, same thing. I'm very thorough about that. I go through that with you. Like, I ask you a lot of questions because I want them to be personalized to you. I want them to be action. Okay. Without going into too much detail. Okay. But that's why, and that's why my clients get movement, because first of all, I'm intending for that. But second of all, my coaching format is just that it works. Right. So, I want you guys to feel confident about this. I want you to step into your creator, mindset, power, confidence. And my clients are always like, okay, well, you know what? I get it. I'm feeling it. Okay. So how do I continue with this? How do I, because I don't have you on the session forever. Right. So how do I continue with this? You can never go wrong, right? With starting from calm and neutral, putting yourself first, right? Setting down your manifestation. Don't be afraid to set down your manifestation. Not drop it. No, when we drop our phone, it breaks. It doesn't work anymore. No, I'm not saying that. We're not dropping anything. We're setting it down to put ourselves first, to put ourselves in the driver's seat, right? When you start feeling like you're fearful, like you're questioning your power, like you're spiraling, like you're not feeling good about this, you're anxious, you're depressed, you're down, whatever the emotion that you're having, it's fine. It's human. You're having a human emotion. We're having a human experience, but when you're having those, right, it's where you dwell. It's where you decide to dwell, and how to not dwell, how to put yourself back on the horse, how to knock SP off the pedestal, knock the money, knock the car, knock the job off the pedestal, snatch back. I always say, snatch back your free will, right? And make that thing attainable for you again. Okay. Put yourself back on the pedestal. Realize there's nobody above you. How you do that is setting down the manifestation sometimes, right? And putting yourself first, even if it's just for 30 minutes. Go do something that makes you happy. Go do something that makes you calm. I tell people, go out into nature, take your shoes off, ground yourself, walk around, look at trees, name things, Get out of your head. Okay. Get out of the spiral. Okay. That's how you do that. That's how you do it. And then remind yourself, live in gratitude. I always say this too, live in gratitude about the things that you are abundant in already, right now, in this moment. Because there's no time like the present. 3 seconds ago was the past. It's dead. It's old. We don't dwell there. Okay. So bring it back to present, right? What am I abundant in now? Okay. Well, I'm grateful that I'm on this platform to help you guys. I'm grateful every single day that I wake up for it. Love it. I love it. I love what I do. I love what I do. I always say that. So I live in gratitude for that because I have things that I'm still trying to manifest in my life. And I always bring it back to, okay, well, I'm grateful for that. I'm abundant in that right now. Okay. So yeah, I could go on and on and on about this, but I think that you guys get the point. Okay. So let me read this success story. This is probably going to be a lot longer than I even planned because my cough drop is working, guys. Haven't sneezed, haven't coughed. I'm grateful for that. Let's live in gratitude of the fact that I can actually do this video without hacking my guts out. I'm just kidding. Okay, so let me read this. All right, so my client wrote in. I'm going to read it just how she wrote it. It's probably going to be like funny and everything because she said she was typing fast, but whatever. She's super cute. Okay, so she said, this is crazy. I need to please share this with Kariana. Kariana, wow. This moved quickly. I did exactly what you told me. The lucky girl mindset, deleting unfavorable things, being said, etc., and affirming everything, even though the obstacles were big and repeating. The next day, I got movement, and sis did a 360 practically, and almost most of the BS had stopped, literally like in a blink of an eye. Then comes yesterday. I had 3 guys trying to hook up with me. I never have this happen in my life, especially the fact that I'm homebound right now. Laugh out loud. One is a former date from 10 years ago. One is a friend who got married and regrets it. And one is an old elementary friend. The messages and texts were back to back, literally. This is significant because I started to get lonely, unwanted thoughts in general, but I stopped it and I affirmed, I'm lucky. I get what I want. Everyone loves me, etc. Then this happened. Just wanted to share this with you. The last session was so profound for me with dealing with deep layers of anger. Big apologies for my pathetic F-bomb when I was venting. That happens. I want you guys to be authentic on the session, right? Let's see. Oh, I am doing some work internally now to let it all out and heal. I can't thank you from the bottom of my heart and soul. You are an unmatched coach and I love you forever. As always, I can't wait for a next session with you. Okay, so super cute. Like I told you, my client was just being like real raw, honest with me. Even on the sessions, like I always tell my clients, like it is a judgment-free zone. Just be yourself, let it all out. That's what I'm here for. And the more that you do that, the more that I can, I obviously see your blocks and your resistance, and then I can make you accountable. And so we can give you the tools, I can give you the tools. We can work together and then we can get past these things to get you exactly what you want. That is the goal here. Okay. So it's doable. This literally happened. Okay. All of this movement literally started happening I believe it was the day of, or the right after our session. And she was lacking confidence. She was putting everything on the pedestal. Family members, SPs, just the whole thing, the job that she wants, money, all this stuff, right? And things just started moving. As soon as we start realizing that we're in our own way and we're making ourselves stuck by the things I mentioned before, guess what? Things start moving and working in our favor. There's always movement happening. And she started seeing the movement, right in front of her eyes. So I hope this gives you guys, a little clarifying moment until I can get on here again when I'm, feeling more back to myself, more normal. I can get into other things. And like I said, I've been trying to film content for you guys for a while now. So hopefully this helps. I hope you guys are having a really, really great week. Take this with you. And until the next video, bye guys.